at that time, Adidas were just, well, they were into the UK. Adidas, German company, come into the UK, and they had taken the soccer market. They owned the soccer market. So for us, when we look, what are we going to do? we obviously couldn't go into soccer. It would have been too expensive. So we did track and field, we did running, we did cycling, we did many other things, but we did it locally. So the white space for us were things like fell running. You might not have heard of fell running, but fell running is running up and down the side of mountains and things like that. Orienteering, cross country. So those areas, and we worked on it locally. So we built a community locally so that we could make a difference. We went to the events, we supplied runners. So we sort of grew our these days scale. We scaled our company from being small, and we scaled it locally, outwardly, and in these white spaces. So we were able to develop our company, even though Nike and Adidas were tremendous sized companies compared to us. We were very small. And of course, we got to a point where really we were probably number one in the UK in track and field and running. But the next question was, what do we do now? Do we go into soccer? Do we go into these other events, these other sports? Or do we expand our territory? Do we go into Europe, or do we go into America? We already had the British Commonwealth, so Canada, Australia, that was okay. That was easy because we could advertise through magazines, and the magazines went around the Commonwealth. So that was okay. But my choice was to go to America. And the reason for that was that the British government, they were advertising in a sports magazine that they would pay for me to go to Chicago, and they would pay for a stand in Chicago, pay the airfares, and 50% of the hotel bills. So that was that was really good. Not only did it allow me to go to America, it allowed me to go to the sporting goods show and expose Reebok to the American market.